This is another video for day 7, and this video is, I'm gonna love this video. This is probably gonna be one of my most favorite videos to record. This video is about the blessings that men are. And this morning, it was so interesting. This morning, I came into alignment and the realization that men are, what's the best way I can put it? The best way I can put it is I came to the realization this morning that I love men. They're amazing. They're so different to me being female. They have a different way of living, they have a different energy, they have a different body design, they have, they're so interesting. They have a completely different set of beliefs because they're men. And well no, I won't say because they're men, okay. I've just heard, no wonder I had to do this video. I've been wanting to know what some of these unconscious beliefs are that I've had about men. You know, these things that I've been holding on to about men that has been creating this attraction in me, which has been, you know, bringing to me men that are lovely. You know, every guy that I've ever been with has been lovely. He's been such a nice guy. And even though he's been a nice guy, in some way, shape or form, he ends up becoming something that I never thought he was. And I have, over the last couple of days, or I guess the last week, really been wanting to know what are these unconscious patterns that I have that I haven't seen about men before and that I want to understand. And one of them, which I just said, was they're men. So they have to be different. They have to, you know, they're men. It's almost like just those words in me, and you know, if you're female you might have the same experience. It's like just by saying they're men, that has a charge. I can feel it. It has this whole belief system that because they're men, they're a certain way. And you know, I was, I guess not raised, but I was exposed to the mindset that, you know, men are bastards. Men will use you and abuse you. Men aren't good for anything. The only reason you have a man around the house is so he can do stuff for you. Let's see, what are some of the other beliefs I have around men, I've had around men. Men are hopeless. You always have to nag men to get what you want. Oh, another one is men will never give you what you want. Let's see, what are some of the other beliefs I've had? Oh, a really, really good one, which was from my dad. Bless his little cotton soul. Was you'll never find a good man unless you find him in the church. Now, considering, you know, I don't know why he said that to me. He's a you know, he was a very strong Christian, had a very strong Christian set of beliefs, and I was raised by my mum who didn't. And yeah, he had this, you'll never find a good man unless you find him in the church. What else have I, oh, men will love you and leave you. There's something around support. It's almost like men don't have the ability to support you, or men will always leave you. Men will always let you down. There is still something around support. It's like men, oh, men are incompetent. That's a good one. Men lack, it's almost like men lack the supportive gene you know, emotionally, they're not emotionally supportive, physically supportive, mentally supportive, spiritually supportive, and the big one is men don't have the ability to support a woman financially. And you know, as a woman, I have to do everything on my own, and you know, I'm having to do this alone. And I've been wanting to see what all of these unconscious patterns are, because, you know, I've connected with someone and he's, you know, creating these reactions in me, and they're not reactions that I enjoy, and he's not creating them. Don't get me wrong, I'm not blaming him for the creation. What I guess a better way to put it is, he's the catalyst that the universe has put in front of me to show me these unconscious sabotage patterns that I have. And so what I've been doing is, as each of these reactions have been coming up, having a look to see, and I can, the reason why I keep stopping is because I can feel that there's something that's coming through, and some, you know, almighty grand realization that I've been sitting on, and I'm waiting for it to come through, and waiting to see, you know, when it goes right into me. And yeah, it's like I have had all these beliefs around men that have dictated the men that have come into my life. And I said it just a second ago, and I'm going to say it again. I don't blame anyone, male or female, animal or human, adult or child. I don't blame anyone for anything that happens to me. I'm responsible for everything that happens in my life. I'm responsible for everything that comes into my life. If somebody comes into my life and they get angry at me, or they, you know, or they create a feeling in me, I don't look at that person and say, you made me feel this way, because that person didn't make me feel anyway. I made me feel this way. And this is one belief that I love having, is that the universe, or I being part of the universe, I attract people to me to show me where my vibrational alignment is. So if I was a completely clear, cleansed, open, aligned, vibrationary, loving being, then all the people that surround me would be open, caring, loving, vibrationally aligned beings themselves. If I go to a shopping centre and there's a cashier, and I say this story a lot to various people, if I go to a shopping centre and there's a cashier who is, you know, I can tell she's angry, and so she's a little bit rude to me, I will walk away and I will look and go, what is it about me that attracted that? What did I do to create that? Where am I angry at myself? And I'll generally look at, you know, if somebody is having if somebody I interact with is angry, I'll see, where am I angry about myself? If somebody around me is talking about how sad they feel, then I'll have a look and see, okay, where am I feeling sad within myself? I see people as the exact direct mirror to the feelings and the energy and the vibration that I have inside of me. Which is why I understand, you know, right now, because I set the intention, you know, a week, 2 weeks ago, that I wanted to know what my unconscious sabotages were around men. Because I want to come into alignment with this man that I know is, you know, he's out there in the world, he's incredible, he's everything that I want to be, and everything that I am becoming at the moment. And I get that, you know, this other person that's in my life right now is here to show me, and to show me these unconscious men sabotages. And it's been, you know, it's been really, really interesting, because I've been reacting in ways that I don't like and I don't enjoy, but funnily enough, it's almost like I feel like I don't have any control over them. And while, you know, I know I've I know you know that we have control over everything that we do. The reason why I say I feel like I don't have control over them is because it is almost like it's an experience I have to have.